Hello, welcome back to my Hot Wheels collection and the one and only championship. I am your host, Kevblokey, and today we are finishing off round 2 with races 21 to 24. Before we do that, if we look at the third column on the left hand side, we will see that the Volvo and the Daimler will meet in quarterfinal 1, and the Stutz and the Celine will meet in quarterfinal number 2. The races we are looking at today are 21 through to 24 on the right hand side of the column, and today's races are: in race 21 we will see the Lexus SC400 driven by a League of Speed, and that's up against the Alpine A110 driven by wildcard number 4. Race 22, the Citroen C4 Rallye driven by even Dirtydeeb Racing will take on the Auburn 852 driven by Trax Racing. Race 23, the Lancia Stratus, driven by a Ritz Scott, will take on the Vector Avtech WX3, driven by BWHW1977. And finally, race 24 will see the Formula E Gen 2 car, driven by Tom Moore, going up against the Roborace Robocar, driven by Chaos Canyon, in the Battle of the Electrics. First driver to win 2 will advance through to the quarterfinals. Let's race! Race 21 then, Heat 1, Lane 1 is the Lexus, Lane 4 is the Alpine. Let's see who takes it. That's a win there for the Lexus in Lane 1. Let's have a quick analysation, is that a word? I don't know. Of the slow-mo replay, coming down around fairly evenly and indeed along the flat, but the Lexus just breaks away to take the win. Close racing. So yeah, race 21, Heat 1 is the Lexus SC400. So lanes have swapped. In lane 1 we have the Alpine, and in lane 4 we have the Lexus. Lexus is 1 up. Can the Alpine pull one back? No, unfortunately not, and to celebrate the fact that you can't win, it flips over at the end. But anyway, there we go. So yeah, the Lexus and the Alpine fairly even coming down the ramp. Again on the flat, the Lexus just takes the edge off the Alpine. The Alpine goes nuts at the end and flips onto its back. So anyway, that is a win for the Lexus, driven by League of Speed. Just confirming that win there. And indeed that will now go through to the quarterfinals with a 2-0 victory. Next up we have race 22. Lane 1, the Citroen C4 Rallye, Dirtydeeb Racing will go up against the Auburn 852 of Trax Racing. Cars are lined up straight. Away. That win there for the Auburn in lane 4. Slow-mo analysation time, is that a word? Anyway, there we go. Yeah, looks like the Auburn had the slides coming down the ramp and certainly built upon that coming along the flat. The Rallye Citroen trying to catch up, but alas not successful in this heat. So confirming the winner there, Trax Racing in the Auburn 852. Lanes have now swapped for Heat 2. Auburn in the far lane, lane number 1, and in the near lane, lane number 4 is a Citroen. As the local populace say, Citroen. Well, no doubt about that one. The Auburn had a good, car's length victory there over the Citroen. Stop saying Citroen, you stupid boy. There we go. So yeah, good car, maybe even 2 cars length victory there for the Auburn. So commiserations to the Citroen and Dirtydeeb Racing, but congratulations to Trax Racing, who, having won both heats, will now go through to the quarterfinals with that 2-0 victory. Moving on further still to race number 23, heat number 1, lane 1 we have the Lancia Ritz Scott, lane 4 the Vector BWHW 1977, 1977 whichever, let's go 1977. Yeah, close run thing, but the Vector just pulled away from the Lancia there, to take the win in heat number 1. Couldn't call it coming along the flat, but yeah, the Vector just edged out the Lancia at the finish line to take the win. So yeah, Vector Avtech WX3 is the winner of race 23 heat 1. Heat 2, lanes have surprisingly swapped. Vector is now in lane 1 and in lane 4 is the Lancia Stratos. Here we go. Yeah, even thing, but you can see there on the flat the Vector was having none of it and the Lancia has gone mad at the finish line, flipped onto its back as the Alpine like to do. Maybe it's a thing with European cars, they nip on their roofs. Yeah, so the Vector takes the win in heat 2 as well. So we will confirm that win as we do. In 23 heat 2 winner is the Vector. There comes a surprise. And that will now progress on to the quarterfinals. 2-0 victory. So the cat's just coming, so if you can hear the cat meowing, that would be that. Right, race of the batteries then. Race 24, heat 1. Lane 1, we have the Formula E Gen 2 car, Tom Moore. Lane 4, the Roborace Robocar of Chaos Canyon. All even thing there, but the Roborace edged out the Formula E fellow electric race car to take that win. Yeah, evenness looking along the flat there, but the Roborace had it in the bag, as they say. Whatever this bag is, it had it. So confirm that win then. Roborace Robocar wins race 24 heat number 1. In race 24 heat 2 then, the Roborace Robocar, why am I saying it like that? Is in lane 1 and the Formula E Gen 2 is in lane 4. Even, but the Roborace edges out. So clear victories this time round, all with clear straight to new victories. Keeps things nice and even and keeps the video slightly short as well. So yeah, there we go. Congratulations, Chaos Canyon. Commiserations to Tom Moore. But just to confirm that win then, the Roborace Robocar, driven by Chaos Canyon, wins race 24 heat 2 and will now progress on to the quarterfinal with a 2-0 victory. So that concludes round 2 of the one and only championship. Congratulations to those who've made it through to the quarterfinals, and commiserations to those who haven't. Thank you for taking part. As always, your contribution to these videos makes it all jolly well worthwhile doing. So yeah, next time it is the quarterfinals, which we will cover in one video, all 4 quarterfinals. We will see you then. This is how the bracket chart now looks at the end of round 2. And we can see in quarterfinal 3, the Lexus will be up against the Auburn, and the Vector will be up against the Roborace Robocar in quarterfinal 4. All 4 of those videos, or 4 of those races will be seen in one video. See you then.